everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to take your own measurements all by yourself. These measurements you can use to create sewing patterns or guide you when draping on the mannequin. You can also use these measurements to double check commercially sold patterns so you have an idea of what size you belong to. If you want to see how to get along with doing this, keep watching. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take all these measurements listed on the left hand side of the screen. To take these measurements, you will need the following tools. The first thing you will need obviously is your measuring tape. I'm going to be working with this one here. You also need something to take down your measurements, such as pen and paper. And I just wanted to share 2 tips that would really make your life a whole lot easier. Just wear something fitted so the measurements are close to as true as possible. Next up, have a mirror close by, which would really become beneficial to take some slightly technical measurements. So the first measurement we are going to be taking is around your bust. Just measure around the fullest part of your bust line and ensure that the tape is straight along the back. This is where having that mirror is going to become really handy, because you can see clearly if it is straight along the back. Slide up and down to check that you have enough ease, and then take note of that measurement. Next up, I'm going to be measuring around my waistline. Most people measure this point as the most slender part of your stomach or belly area. If you want your waistline to be slightly lower, just ensure to measure that particular area. So to ensure that this actually sits in the right place, just take a look around on that mirror and then breathe in and out, as well as pass a finger underneath that tape to ensure that you have enough ease. So when you actually make a garment with this measurement, you can breathe in it. After this, the next one you need to measure is your hip, which is the fullest part around your bum. So this goes around your butt and around your hips on the side as well. Take a look around on the mirror to ensure that it's straight. And I like to do 2 or 3 tests that ensures that this hip measurement is actually comfortable. I do the sit test, which is just bending back and forth like so. And then I slide the tape up and down to ensure I have enough ease around my hip line. Next up, I'm going to be measuring from my shoulder to my bust. This measurement goes from that mid-shoulder point to your nipple point across your bust line. This measurement becomes really important when you're making tops, dresses, jackets, because you want that part of the garment to sit properly. The next measurement I'm going to be taking is from your bust line to your waistline. This is from your nipple point to where your waistline is. If it helps to just put a string of thread around that waistline point, it will just guide you slightly easier. From the waistline, we're going to measure down to the hip, and those 3 vertical measurements become really crucial when you're making things like your basic bodice, when you're making a jacket bodice, and it just ensures that it comes out a lot nicer on your body. Next up, we're going to be working on how to get a dress length measurement, and for this you measure from your shoulder across your bust and down to your desired dress length. To actually see the dress length, look in the mirror and don't bend over, else you lose some of that measurement. Next up, we're going to be measuring across the shoulder, which is from that shoulder bone to the other one across the back. This helps you to create bodices as well as dresses and jackets, anything for the top half. Some people have wider shoulders, some people have more slender shoulders. So just keep that in mind when measuring across like so. Next, we're going to be measuring from nipple to nipple, which is pretty self-explanatory. You put the tape on one nipple and go across to the other nipple, hold it down, and then take note of that measurement. The next measurement we're going to be working on is around your dress or skirt hem, which is usually at the bottom around your knee area. I like my dresses or skirts to be above the knee, and that's why I usually measure around here. If you want yours below the knee, feel free to do so as well. But before taking down that measurement, just do some leg movement, take some steps, see if you can actually move, because if it's too tight, that dress or that skirt would rip across the hemline. So these measurements can be used for tops, dresses, as part of jackets, and incorporated to other pieces as well. Just remember to add a comfortable ease, which is about 1/2 inch to 1 inch when working with woven fabrics. I hope you found this video useful and informative. If you did, feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.